definitely heard Yusuke say shit. But it would
Yeah,
banter with
shit.
characters that were in my party.
This straight up looks like an American high school. Futaba
Kind of
Natamori.
does.
Why
I
didn't
get
she
more of
bring
like a
her
mall.
usual pillow?
Well, I don't know what the pillow was, so maybe she's just
Probably half the size of the camper, and she couldn't take it with her.
It's
That's
totally a
not how it
waifu
feels.
body pillow, let's be real.
Question is, which
It's a bun with the Joker on it. Let's be honest.
I can't approve.
Yeah.
I mean, that or Sojourner's coffee and curry.
It's just a body pillow
Pillow
with
shaped bowl of
PNGs
curry.
of the curry on it. Oh, it's like a plush bowl of curry that she uses as a pillow.
Oh, that'd be cute, actually.
I can see that. God, I like how this place looks.
I wonder if Sendai actually looks like this.
Buy more copies of Prince of Nightmares. Yeah, that's definitely.
Take a look.
Yeah, you're gonna hear some pretty crazy numbers.
Is that what you want? We appreciate you picked the goods.
Okay,
You
so-
can shop with us.
Raise it, lower security level, and raise a showtime gauge. That seems useful.
Oh yeah.
There's 2 or 3 recipes you can buy.
Oh, this is where you get a recipe. So recipes will be represented by the
Gyutan stew, which is beef tongue stew.
yeah, that little, it has the green card on it. You just buy it once, but that means you get the recipe to do it in the RV.
What in heaven?
Oh,
Sure,
so
you can buy gyutan outside of the city, so you can pretty much only make gyutan stew for a little while.
Well, true, because you know certain ingredients are from certain areas.
well, that sucks if you're soft locked out of some places.
It says that you can buy certain recipes over the internet if you miss them, but they'll be more expensive.
God.
Yeah, which is why I won't do that.
I'll try to find them all. I'm not really looking up any guides though, so.
Oh, there's another velvet
to be
room.
fair, to be honest, I don't think it's gonna be that hard to find them.
Yo, what up,
Since, there's a
Lavenza?
few
I
areas.
think I've found them all so far. I haven't seen them for sale in the shop at least.
Yes.
But I'm only 3/7 of the way through the game,
Right.
so the chances are it'll happen sooner or later. I'll miss one.
Ugh.
Man, Anna's really into the sweets this game.
Did she get worse?
She's always been into the sweets.
No,
So,
What you looking for?
I'm just, I know.
it seems like she got worse. Cause like she's definitely had an addiction before.
To be fair, it is the summer. It's really hot. So,
The idea is that this place is known for its sweets as well as the beef tongue, so she's into it.
oh yeah,
Oh!
it's actually.
Plus 20 SP.
Please take this.
I gave that to Makoto so that
We
my healer
recommend
would
you stay safe.
have more SP to heal with.
That just makes
Something is
sense.
amiss.
Oh yeah.
Sophia's a pretty damn good healer as well.
Oh, Yusuke's got a point. Like this entire crowd clamoring for Natsume products is mostly female.
Yep. I mean, that's the people he was just like Alex was trying to film.
But they make him out to be like a huge womanizer at first, and then being a womanizer is barely anything to do with his character once you get into the palace.
Maybe he
That
just.
is true.
Like a Kamoshida, he doesn't.
Well, thank God for that. I'd feel even more offended if he was Kamoshida. Like maybe he just likes the female attention, but he doesn't really like let that control his character.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Beef tongue's so
Because I
good.
can't really tell you his motivations without spoilers. So.
Well, hello.
Oh my God.
Oh, by the way, you
You
can copy
recommend?
me.
Every
Because-
time I get to a
Can you hold all
grocery,
that
I
we
just buy
recommend?
everything.
Can
I
you
sell
recommend?
at the shop.
Can you hope so that's what you're getting?
Yes.
Can you hope so
Because
that's
you
what
don't know if you're
you're
gonna get
very
this
we
back.
recommend that.
I mean, the groceries refill every time you go
Can you
in.
hold all that?
Well,
Yeah.
surprisingly, well,
Recommend that.
actually, well,
Thank you, Vic. So that's what
surprisingly,
you're
except for
getting?
the
Can you
coffee
hold all
beans.
that? We recommend.
Yeah, I've
For
never
some
seen a
reason-
place to buy coffee beans.
Well, I'm out of yen until I go into the next jail, so...
Well, that's why you just gonna have to start
To
investigating.
come back because there's more recipes here. There's at least one more, maybe two.
Is there?
Oh!
I found 2 recipes in every city except for Shibuya.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because there was a salmon one.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I was
go back.
freaked out. I was like, wait. But no, you're right.
There might have been 3, I think there were 2. Not one.
I wonder if the
There's two.
Phantom Thieves will come to Sendai. About that! Yo, we're here, we're
Well-
messing stuff up.
Yeah, right. Like they would be like fantasies be you dweebs.
Shouts and Ryuji, we're the Phantom Thieves!
And just yeah, that should be like a meme.
For real?
Weird.
So like, or like have a like the short where Ryuji like screaming and says angry fantasy.
Why isn't that one a thing yet?
Because apparently it's more popular.
Commission Kira to draw it.
Oh, this one's funny. This guy actually gets a full-on character arc the entire time.
Let's go back.
I just heard someone say Phantom Thieves. Let's see. This feels weird. Did I miss some people? Because I've only
No.
found one prompt.
You gotta go around for people who have like the money.
I just
or
kind of
whatever.
talk to every time you see somebody whispering or
Yeah.
there's
you
a
gotta
talk
like
bubble. Yeah, listen to the grumble.
What did you say? Really?
Oh, well, that's convenient.
That's what I thought.
Who's the chosen one?
That's a lot of people.
Okay, you know what I'd take for a reference? If you could find a Juness in one of these buildings.
That would be fun.
Impressive.
Big Bang Burger. There seems to be a Big Bang Burger in every city, at least one.
I mean, it's basically McDonald's. That makes sense.
Wait,
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but with McDonald's you'd see one on like every street corner.
So more reserved McDonald's?
Well, they don't really have the amount of competition. Like, I don't see any, like, Burger King ripoffs or anything around, so they don't really need one on every corner.
That is fair.
Sneak King.
Oh god.
How dare you?
Plus we don't refer to the game that's just terrible.
By the way,
I've only heard stories.
Dude,
Oh,
like,
no,
if
I think I also may
the
have
only
like,
thing
the
that I've
completionist video on it as well.
you-
who's the chosen one?
yeah, like the sneak
Good
peek
man
is the
nearly
worst.
lost
I think the
his
only
mind.
good one I've heard was the
Look for it.
racing game one. That's because it's just a basic, like, generic Mario Kart ripoff. I don't even remember what the third one was.
Hey,
There's a Burger
Well,
King racing. I know there's
no,
a
that's the
Burger
one I
King
was referring
dating
to.
game where you can date the colonel.
Well, yeah, I know that one. That was
all
recent.
right.
It's funny because I think even recently
Is
KFC
it
said they're
recent?
making
I
a
thought that was pretty old.
a few years ago, but
I think that
But
came
then
out when
he-
Cam and I were in high school.
During what?
The Burger King dating sim.
That smug bastard.
what,
Uh,
Burger King made things?
There's a KFC one that came out like a few years ago, like 2, I
Oh, I
think.
thought
Yeah,
that was,
that's
I thought it was the Burger King one. Okay.
No.
Quite a
must have
crowd
switched
for a
my
book
mind.
signing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so
So
many
KFC
people.
did say they're
I think I'm
making
gonna
a game console or
He's gonna
something.
give out his key.
The only
word
one
for
that can make
Emma
their fried
and change
chicken.
everyone's hearts like Alice did. We
Makes
should keep an
sense.
eye on him.
Forgot about the KF console.
Natsume-san, I just wanted to
That
say
is how they
thank you
spelled
for
it.
putting out such
KF
a wonderful work all the time.
KFC,
So
and the
Console.
C of KFC
I ended up
is
buying
used for
50
console,
copies.
so it's the KF console.
Yeah, well, I bought
Kentucky
a
Fried
collection.
Console.
Some
I'm
tweets
pretty sure that's not
left
tasty.
to give out.
Jesus.
At least according to what I read, it's real,
I'm
although I haven't heard anything more
Reading
about
your
it.
book
Wait,
somehow gives me
if it's
hope,
real, like,
courage to keep
I can only
going.
imagine if that, like,
I
where it
won't
could
rest
be.
until each and every one of
And
my
wonder where we
friends
get games from.
knows about your book.
Out yet.
Well,
And I imagine it'll
have
have
said that I
Sonic
want
the
my
Hedgehog
book to
on it
reach
because
as
Sega
many
puts their shit
people
on
as
everything.
possible. I can't
Except
help
Persona
but
for
feel
some reason.
guilty, though. Be sure you don't overdo it.
No, it's
I was
Okay.
going to ask, are you excited for
because I
Sonic 2?
want to.
The Sonic
I
the
heard
Hedgehog
the
2
reason
movie?
he started writing novels was for this
I'm down.
poor
I'm more
girl
excited
who's
for Sonic
bedridden
Hedgehog
in
2 than I
hospital.
was for the first movie. Let's put
Supposedly,
it that way.
he wanted
Well,
her to
we
keep
know
going
that
Well,
it's gonna be
so
good
one day
now.
see him finish
In
his
theory.
novel.
I
In
mean, we
theory.
don't
Oh my
know
God.
that it's gonna be good. It could turn out to be a shit sequel. I'm hopeful that it'll be good.
To be fair, I mean, I haven't seen the first one, but I heard it's better than what everyone's like thinking.
Okay,
first one
we
was
went
better
to
than
go
I was
see it expecting it to be terrible, but we actually really had fun.
I know. That
It
story
was
alone
pretty.
enough
It was
to
a
make
decent
me cry.
B2
I guess
movie.
even real life is like a novel sometimes.
Yeah, like,
Like,
We have
you're
to
not
tell
gonna
the
get
whole
anything
world about
special
Ango
out of it,
Natsume's
but it's a
Well,
fun time.
you know, for video
Especially
game
if you're a
movies,
fan
we'll
of the
take
board
those.
art.
yeah.
We'll take those.
Okay, it doesn't look like he passed out Emma key cards unless he signed them in the books.
Maybe.
I'd expected as much, but he's really popular.
Yusuke, you've been
Think
awful
that bit
quiet.
About the girl in the hospital is for real?
Yeah.
Dude didn't seem like
I
the type,
mean,
if you
they
ask
are going
me.
up against a writer now.
I don't
True.
think Natsume said anything resembling a Could
Correct,
it be
agreed.
because he really isn't a monarch? Or perhaps he's just being
I
careful?
can imagine other monarchs would be a lot more careful
he
after they saw what
is
happened
the
to
monarch.
Ellis.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
everyone here's already had their hearts
I mean, most of the
changed.
monarchs that I've come across so far
Meaning he
aren't really
wouldn't need
even
to give out
100%
his
aware
key.
they're monarchs.
Hey, Nari. What's that you've been reading?
Ango Natsume's novel, Prince
Like,
of
Monarch
Nightmares.
3 for sure didn't see a change of heart
Nari,
coming until it
you
happened.
actually bought that thing?
Yeah, why? I guess maybe to try to
I
understand.
simply wanted to check whether the content of the book was truly deserving of the fervent praise it's received.
Well, how is it? Is it good?
How should I put it? For any creative work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion.
That makes
No matter
sense.
how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to those engaging with it.
Makes sense.
Words to live by. I 100% agree with this.
I
Like,
mean, he would know. He's the artist.
yeah.
I'm not terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when reading this
So
book.
it feels corporate then.
The sentences are
No
formed
heart.
well
Hollow.
enough, but what's here is shockingly hollow.
It's the
It's
book
as if
that
these
he
words have
basically
been taken
cobbled
from someone
together.
else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint possible.
Let me see. Oh, wow. This line here is lifted from an anime from 2 years ago. The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely it. Sneaky. I think I've seen this one before too. And this one. Sheesh. This one too. Wait. Is this whole book just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together? If the original writers, or worse, their fans, ever saw this, there'd be a frickin' riot online.
I can't possibly
Worse,
fathom how
they're
a fraudulent piece
fans.
of work
Okay.
honored this
Out of
praise.
principle, this guy's
This
getting an ass
must
kicking.
be
Palace or
fans have
no.
Desires stolen.
With all that we know now, it's safe to say there's
So yeah,
definitely
you know how I said
something
it's
going on.
very cliche?
If only we knew the keyword, we
It's-
can
I
I
investigate
mean,
the
there's a
job
reason that he
ourselves.
turns into
You should
Bahamut
ask some of his
because he stole
They've all
Bahamut.
had their desires taken, right?
If this is anything like the situation
That's
in
why it's so
Shibuya,
clever.
I doubt they'll tell us
They
anything.
found a reason to just give you a Final Fantasy boss.
Well, that's a blatant lie, Makoto. We can just pretend we're huge fans and want his Emma keyword.
Guess we're kinda stuck then.
Like,
Heard anything from Gramps yet?
He said he'd be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
Alright then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa then.
does Makoto not get in on the Gramps thing? Or
No, she's more respectful than that.
she's just trying to be the mature one.
Yeah, I mean, especially since her sister
Why do
wasn't.
you
that
think
Join
much,
us
so?
and we're
This
talking
novel.
about the Heat Horde. Watch that clip
No.
when I sent it to the chat or just do
Somehow I
avoid it.
don't believe that's the case. No matter how much praise your work receives, if it was built on the backs of others, then you cannot truly call that praise your own.
I
Those
agree.
compliments will surely ring empty. Anyone in the arts
Well,
should know this.
If he's
This
not
is
an
what I don't
artist, then he doesn't
understand.
care.
What was he thinking when he wrote this novel?
What are you two doing?
Well, I mean,
going.
judging by how
My
Palace
apologies.
is
It
treated,
wasn't my intention to hold you.
there's probably more than just.
Let's be off.
You know, there's just like some kind of scam going on. Like clearly there has to be a reason why he's